more likely Elbert up front, and that's an indication of just what Bayern Munich feel they need to do. They need to get a point, really, from this match to go into the winter break with 4 points and a tremendous degree of satisfaction and comfort. Just quickly, I can tell you Real Madrid are leading Anderlecht 3-0, Lyon are leading Moscow 3-0, but for now, let's get back to Highbury, Alan Brazil and Paul Dempsey.
Welcome back to all our viewers across Asia on ESPN as the second half of this pulsating contest at Highbury is about to get underway. Arsenal's second out here. Bayern Munich quickly out of their dressing room and all set to go with a change at half-time. Paulo Sergio onto partner Giovanni Elbert up front for Bayern Munich. They have put on an extra striker at half-time, trailing by a goal here out of Brazil.
Well, you know, it doesn't surprise me. I think we're going to see much of the same in the second half. The first 10 minutes, I really see Arsenal biting in the challenge, you know, really pressurising the Germans. I really do. I just wonder if one or two of the Arsenal players might tire in the last 20 minutes, and that's where the Germans are dangerous. I'm sure they need another goal, Paul.
Willy Sagnol is the player off, and Bayern much more tactically flexible, reportedly, nowadays than maybe a few years back. They can switch formations game to game, and it may be here, Alan, that they'll go with 4-3-3 second half. We shall see.
No, they've nothing to lose. You know, they've won their first game. They're looking for a point at least here. They get the point, we're delighted. Sergio is a tricky player, good on the ball, alongside Elbert, good movement. They look to play intricate 1-2s around the big centre-halves of Adams and Keown.
And they've got lots and lots of understanding, having played together as a pairing for so long for Bayern. As Alan pointed out tonight, Bayern came here hoping not only to get a good result for their own purposes, but maybe, effectively, leave Arsenal looking at exiting.
Well, they look at Arsenal as a big threat, absolutely. They look at it, and if they can do the damage here at Highbury tonight, then suddenly it looks as if Arsenal are out the back door.
Worse signs towards half-time, as though Bayern might be about to step up a gear here. And as Alan has said already, Arsenal believe they'll need at least one more goal here.
The problem with Arsenal as well, Paul, they've not been in good form of late. There's something the Germans to get level. One or two heads may drop.
Adams brings in Ashley Cole, who has had a sensational night so far, the youngster. In for the injured Silvinho, in case you missed the team news, but not that you know or spot the joy tonight, quite frankly, the way he performed. Salihamidzic got past him there. Effenberg. Bayern do throw men forward here.
Oh, what a challenge.
Tony Adams.
What a challenge. That was brilliant from Adams. That's experience, no pace there. That was know-how and experience, fantastic. But suddenly Effenberg bursting into life at long last.
He's on it again now, as Ljungberg got caught in possession. Adams didn't take a risk with Manninger, but didn't get it clear very far. Scholl did well.
Suddenly, the Germans have come out and said, right, we're going to have a go here. Adams again to the rescue. But really all over the place. What a challenge that was in his right foot. They love him at Highbury.
We don't know what Hitzfeld said at half-time, but it looks as though he said, they started the first half fast, we will make the start second half. Arsenal penned right back.
Arsenal got through so much work in the first 45 minutes. The game was played at a great tempo. And the stats at half-time showed, Paul, that Bayern had more possession of the ball than Arsenal. I feel this is where Arsenal have chances. Set pieces, I really do. Keown, Adams, Vieira, Kanu, they're all big. The German side are not that big for me. A bit of quality in the box, Arsenal can get, well, maybe their second goal.
Can Pires deliver the service Arsenal need here? Oof. The answer was yes, and Patrick Vieira may well have put Arsenal 2 up.
Patrick's had 2 chances now and there. There was one first half, we didn't get enough on it. This time he gets his forehead firmly on the ball. Can't direct it goalwards. That's a big chance. That's a big miss for me.
Do you credit Effenberg for just doing enough physically against him there?
I think Patrick drew his eye off the ball at the last minute. He'd be annoyed with himself.
Here he is again. Eyes down. Ljungberg gets in here for Arsenal!
Oh dear. The guy's a wizard, isn't he? He should score from there, Paul. It's a beautiful ball from Vieira. But look at this for a take. The balance, he composes himself, everything right. Can't look back in horror and can't believe his luck. Oh, side net, and what a chance.
Will Arsenal rue those 2 missed opportunities here? It's really a tremendous battle tonight. Top class. Kanu spun to the deck, game goes on. Grimondi just wanted it more than Schwarzer then.
Grimondi's hurt himself, that's a problem for Arsenal.
Looks like a hamstring. Game goes on and he's way out of position. Salihamidzic drives one in, but it's meat and drink for Manninger. He'll take them all night. Love them all night.
What a pace this match is played at.
Kanu can do that. It's still Kanu. He's still on it. Luzhny takes it off his toe.
Well, Luzhny appeared from nowhere, but Kanu, different class. This is cheeky, absolutely beautiful skill. Great.
It's all right, Michael Tarrant. He's made better players than you look. Foolish. Well won back by Jeremies. He's becoming more influential in that engine room for Bayern now.
I thought he was quiet first half, Paul. I thought he was really quiet, but he's suddenly come on again. And all of a sudden now, Bayern are up for this, aren't they? They're getting cheeky, they're getting the referee saying, yeah, go on then, it was a free kick, Sergio.
They've got the pedigree.
You just feel, yeah. You see Sergio, well, I thought maybe he makes a bit of a meal. There is a tug though, to be fair, from Grimondi. You just feel manager's going to have to work tonight.
Effenberg's free kick doesn't work, the Arsenal rear guard. Henry and Kanu trying to break. Well read by Kufor. Drop for Ljungberg though. And equally well defended second time by Linke.
Oh, this is fast. End-to-end stuff now. Germans caution to the wind.
2 top sides testing each other out here at Highbury.
Do you know, in my career, Paul, every time you play the German side, it was a tough match. They are disciplined, they are fit as you like, and their quality, they pass the ball well.
No change there, they're in Bayern with a superb record in England in European football. They've only ever lost once here.
Oh, Patrick Vieira.
Just the heels.
Perez was clear. He was clean through. Vieira found him.
And the heels of Linke stopped him. Effenberg now. Well read by Keogh. And equally well returned by Linke. Schwarzer forward. Scholl. Salihamidzic. More Bayern players committed further forward here second half. Here's Kufor.
That's the response from the German crowd. Here at Highbury, they know that they're still in my show.
Henry running at it. Salihamidzic pressured by Perez.
To be honest, Salihamidzic there, he knew Perez, he knew he was in trouble, and he thought he was saying to Perez, go on, just nudge me, I'm going down. Didn't panic, look at him looking for Perez. Has a wee look, little touch, down he goes, gets the free kick.
I think the phrase is he was old man out of that. Over the top for Paulo Sergio, who loves it when the ball's in front of him and he can use his pace, but not even he is that quick. Is it a tough game to come into as a forward tonight? He's just looked a little...
I don't think so, Paul, because you're one down, you're on a hiding to nothing. He thinks, I tell you what, I might just be the hero tonight. He's got a full half, a full 45 minutes. You look at Adams and Keown and think if he can get the ball in behind them, he can trouble them.
They do have another striker on the bench in the volatile and explosive young Paraguayan Roque Santa Cruz, who got some big goals last season for them, but it's Lauren warming up for Arsenal right now. And so too Lee Dixon. Here's Henry on the burst. He's run clear of all his teammates. He's looking for help here. And a right from Kanu! And that is world class.
I'll tell you what, Paul, the finish was superb, sublime, but the pace of Henry again is a telling factor in this match. His pace is blistering. Look at the confidence, go on then, you catch me. Then there's the cleverness to come inside, but what about the finish? The inside of the left foot, Can, sprawling to his right, but it's the accuracy just inside the post. That is brilliant. Arsenal 2 up. Henry, this is great balance, great awareness, gets his head up. Have a look at that. Side foot, Can gets a touch, can't keep out.
Oliver Kahn had conceded just 2 goals in Europe this season before tonight. He's conceded 2 on the night to double that, and Arsenal look to be getting their season back on track here.
What a game the big fella's having.
Simply world class. But don't write Bayern off just yet. Effenberg's free kick. Don't write Bayern Munich off just yet. They're back in it immediately, and it's a bit of a sucker blow, to tell you the truth. Hits felt, hits back.
You see his face there? Yes, he says, yes. Just as the Arsenal fans all around us were out of their seats, the Germans were stunned. Effenberg puts a quality ball in. You just feel that should have been cleared. It almost looked as Henry ducked. And the finish inside the post. I don't think you can blame the goalkeeper here. Beautiful strike, keeps it low. Oh, what a blow for Arsenal.
And it's a defender, Tarnat, who gets Bayern straight back into it.
We can't strike them, Tarnat. He tried to take a couple of free kicks early from a long way out. We said ambitious, but he just drilled that low. Manninger saw it late. What a match, 2-1.
That must be infuriating for Wenger to have done so much and established such a bridgehead to give Bayern hope immediately.
It was just one of the Arsenal players ducked there. I think it might have been, I don't know, I'm thinking it might have been big Patrick Vieira. Just pulled his head away. But this is Champions League at its best. What a match. Pace, goals, passion, it's got it all.
And in every area of the field, a real contest.
Now what are Arsenal made of?
A man who doesn't get many at this level. But as you said, Alan, they always have the character to hit back.
Still over half an hour to go.
Paulo Sergio, Jeremies just drops it off, and Bayern again happy to throw men forward here, and the run by Giovanni Elber just seemed to get wrong side of Martin Keown, and Bayern are furious they didn't get a decision from the referee then.
Keown's arm definitely struck him, make no mistake. Keown struck him there. He was the wrong side, and Elber's still down. The Bayern fans absolutely furious with the referee, Monsieur Braskia. That, for me, at Wolf. Adams and Keown were left. Keown suddenly realised Elber in behind him. The arm came out, and he caught Elber right on the edge of the box. Have a look at this. With the right arm, just catching him. A little bit unfortunate. And Keown, he'll know all about the pace in behind. That's where Arsenal sometimes can struggle a little. Keown's upset. He knows that was perhaps a let-off. But what about this pace? Henry says, come on, catch me. But this finish is wonderful. The placement, brilliant. But then, on the other end, Tarnat drills it low. Manninger sees it late, can't keep it out. Game on.
Salihamidzic, don't turn away here, anything can happen at Highbury. Effenberg just waited for Vieira, didn't he? Should have waited for him.
The European players do it so well. They say, go on then, I'll just at the last minute get my body in front of you and I'll go over, and they get the free kicks.
Bayern Munich have lost just once in Europe this season, and they're not out of this one.
Tell what Bayern do superb. They fill in for each other great. Look at Effenberg out on the wing now. You know, he knows he can drift all over the park and someone will cover on that central midfield for him.
Rare slip by Adams. Scholl. Man over here for Bayern Munich. Tarnitz forward again. Well stretched by Manninger.
Just wants to settle down now. Just take the sting out of it. Push his defenders up to the halfway.
Henry with coup for. The Ghanaian won it. Bayern getting lots and lots of possession here second half, perhaps even more than in the first period.
Schwartzer's definitely not playing libero now, sweeper. He's pushed into midfield, Schwarzer. This is more ambitious from the German side. Jeremias on the ball, seen a lot more on the second half.
Salihamidzic. More and more flexibility, and when you've had a group of players together for as long as Hitzfeld has had this group, Alan, you can embellish the plot a little bit, can't you? Scholl. Elber did the right thing. Tarnat.
Not a bad idea. Try to find Sergio with the first ball, the first time ball in the box. Thought for a minute he was going to let fly again. Good build up down the right hand side. Heads up. Plenty passing. Plenty of options on. I thought he was just going to let fly there with the left foot, trying to find Sergio. First time pass.
Won by Kanu. Other signs for you here, Alan, that the last period of this match might be the hardest for Arsenal?
Absolutely. Last 10 minutes, you watch how many red jerseys go forward.
And as you did point out to us, Arsenal put an awful lot of gasoline into the first 45 minutes.
See, Germans are clever again. Effenberg just falling to the ground. They want to get on with it. Arsenal have got to take the sting out of them. They've got to slow it down and stop giving these silly free kicks away.
Tarrant gets it in to play quickly. It's Bayern now keeping the tempo high, and Arsenal trying to stop the game.
I think you might have you'll get a surprise, at the end of the game, the much possession the away side Bayern Munich have had.
Effenberg, well, inventive and almost producing a promising second ball for Paulo Sergio. Effenberg got there second time against Vieira, and it has been a titanic battle between them in the middle of the park.
I tell you what, he's clever, Effenberg. He doesn't have that much pace, and yet he just gets there when he has to. Sharp brain, quick. Took a little knock again. He's whinging again at Vieira.
We're seeing an awful lot of Europe's best talent on display, and they're not disappointing here.
Perez and Ljungberg, they're the key again for Arsenal now. They have to tuck in and help Vieira and Gramondi.
But Bayern are dominating in the middle of the park. Linker.
That looked tight. That looked tight.
Khan would say it's all just down to experience, Alan. They've played it out nicely. Perez did his share of the hard graft and did it so well. Effenberg.
Once again, now all of a sudden this fella, we know all about him. He scored a couple for Mönchengladbach. Now he's having an influence on the game.
Cole just feeds it into Kanu. Perez. Scholl got that goal side. No foul. Effenberg. Paulo Sergio came short. Elber spun away and wants it over the top. He didn't get it. It's Tarnan instead. Building really well here, Bayern Munich. It's Schwarzer. Onto Jens Jeremies. Keown. Half clear. Schwarzer went again.
Oh, he's gone down as well. Gone down on the edge of the box, Paul. Ljungberg saying he's dived. The Swiss international Schwarzer. He's saying he was tugged. The referee agrees with him. And this is danger. He's talking about silly free kicks. Don't give them away. He went for the 1-2. It's beautiful play. Ljungberg tugging away. And again, they don't take much of an invitation to go down the German side. Scholl fancies this, Paul. Mehmet Scholl just looked over at Effenberg, but he wants it. Will he be allowed to take it?
A rare free kick opportunity, and it'll have to be taken again here. There's a yellow card for Freddie Ljungberg, I do believe.
I think Ljungberg's got to be careful here. The referee saying he was talk, stop talking back to me.
I think he just feels very aggrieved about the initial decision, but it's gone, hasn't it?
I feel even worse if this flies in the top corner.
Now, will Bayern try something different? It was Tarnack who let the rifle go last time. Scholl has placed it as though he must fancy it this time round. It is Scholl, and it's well struck!
What a goal! What a goal! Manager saw it very late, looked, and by the time he looked, it's in the top corner. How does Freddie Ljungberg feel now, Paul? What a game! Bayern back in. But have a look at this. Does he see it late? And he actually slips, but look at the curl and the bend on it. He gets dipping it, and I'm afraid the goalkeeper doesn't even move. He actually slips. It's curling all the time. Manager should have done better for me.
We have big name players on both sides in this game. And they're playing for big stakes. Look what it meant to Hitzfeld. And Bayern's big names have proved themselves here away from home in a partisan atmosphere. There may be more goals in this, Alan.
Let's hope so. Tell you what though, there's only one favourite for me now.
Salihamidzic as Bayern dominate. Scholl crosses.
Suddenly Arsenal defence, 6s and 7s now. It's panic stations there. Arsene Wenger looking at Pat Rice, thinking maybe manager should have got at least a hand to it. Very slow across. I think he thought he was going over the top of the crossbar, and it suddenly dipped in the top corner.
Bayern feel they've got Arsenal on the ropes. Manager came bravely, no faulting his courage then. Schwarzer as easy as you like.
There's another one off the ball. Elber and Keown there. Couldn't really see it in the picture, but trust me, Elber went flying. Arsenal are definitely at the back, all over the place now.
Salihamidzic.
Composure's gone. The Germans really want to spring in the step.
It's just like the old days with the German clubs, isn't it?
Well, they never give up. They're fit as a fiddle. They never give up. They keep the football going, and a bit of quality. That was a beautiful second goal.
Kanu took it beautifully for Arsenal. What a game. 4 goals in it so far, and maybe more. Ljungberg drives on for Arsenal. Kufor concedes the corner. Arsenal responding well.
We've got to get this fella in the box, because if he goes down, this referee will give the penalty. Perhaps a set piece, Paul. We said Arsenal were dangerous. Bayern missed a great chance before.
It's Ljungberg himself to take it up. And didn't wait for Pires to get over there. Sometimes on small margins, games like this are won and lost at this level. Just a bit of impatience, perhaps. Here is Ljungberg again. Bayern are just pausing for breath here. Miscue by Adams, well read by Vieira. Offside, Henry.
Yeah, suddenly the tempo's gone out. They can't supply this fella Henry. Look at the smiles on the fans who've come through the tunnel across the sea from Germany. They thought they were dead and buried when the second one went in. But a free kick given away by Ljungberg, into the wall, retaken, and then Mehmet Scholl breaking Arsene Wenger's heart.
Breathtaking though Wenger's Arsenal were here at times in the first period, Alan. The form book told a different story of inconsistency, and the longer this big test is going, the more the form is being borne out here. You cannot turn it on and off like a tap, can you?
To be fair, they're playing against the top side, aren't they? Just one or two Arsenal players for me looking slightly heavy leg. We haven't seen much of Grimaldi in the second half. Now Franz Beckenbauer looks smirked there.
And Rummenigge alongside him. The vice president at Bayern these days, Michael.
What a player he was.
Rummenigge.
What a player he was. Both well.
Lundberg almost smuggled it back for Arsenal. Grimaldi tackling with Jeremy's.
I tell you what, he's kicked him right off the ball. Jeremiah's has flattened Grimaldi. Did the referee see it? He's waving Jeremiah's away. The crowd spotted that. Grimaldi's furious, by the way. He's furious. Get off. Let's have a look here. Well, Grimaldi goes in. Then there's a little tug. Then there's a boot. Oh dear.
A yellow card for Grimaldi though, and in the referee's opinion, he made more of it than was justified.
Well, he's back to it. Grimaldi, he's got to be careful, Grimaldi, because he can lose his temper as well. And for me, the referee hasn't done bad tonight. He's missed that one, he's missed it, but at the same time, he missed two penalties in the first half. The push on Keown for me was certainty, and then Schwarzer hitting his arm, could have been, maybe not. The first one, the push, was a pen.
So just as you saw the referee's arm go up there, that's an indirect free kick for ungentlemanly conduct. That was what the booking was for. Dropped off Ashley Cole. Clean hands from Manninger when the shot came in from Paulo Sergio.
He's definitely had impact, hasn't he, Sergio, since he's come on.
Extra pace. New dimension, the ball over the top.
Perez has got to do more now for Arsenal.
Anu. Still Ljungberg. Offside, won't count.
You just feel when Ljungberg gets it, things happen, don't they? I always see more of him, Perez. But Ljungberg, when he gets it, especially in the box, he's tricky, he does create. Great movement again, he's got bodies in there, you can see clearly. Henry, offside.
Arsenal largely bossed the first period here. Bayern Munich are bossing the second. But still in all, the game is there to be won and lost. Who can find more in the last period? How much more they've troubled Keown and Adams though, second half.
What they're doing is they're pushing bodies forward. The Germans, you know, they're saying caution to the wind, three at the back, flooding the midfield, and at least 2 and 3 midfield players are joining up the strikers. It's causing problems.
Here's Kanu. Off Linker. Although the ball may just have, in the opinion of the assistant on this side, may just have gone out first off Kanu. And it's a Bayern throw.
Well, you can't see the Italian refs at home, or can you? He's giving it the way he's seen it.
And it's a tough one tonight. They're playing for high stakes. Arsenal know they must win their home games. A draw here would be a very satisfactory night for Bayern.
Keown. That's the Germans that are pressing there. They're the ones who are pushing for the winner now, the German side. Really are pressing the Arsenal players. Every time in possession, it's 2 and 3 hunting.
Sylvain Wiltord is starting to warm up for Arsenal. Striker. Here's the one half of the Bayern striking duo. Jeremy stitches it out to the other side, and Paulo Sergio takes over. Went through Grimaldi, who has been booked already.
Well, Grimaldi's got to be careful here, Paul. Clearly, Tony Adams alongside him said Sergio dived. But Sergio, he's got a deceptive turn of pace. Is there any touch here? Oh, slightly. Just maybe a little nudge. Grimaldi's furious. He's looking tired as well, Grimaldi.
Still Dennis Bergkamp waits to be asked to orchestrate any Arsenal comeback or alteration in the pattern to this second half. Another set piece from Bayern. It's pretty, but no punch on it. Danger not pass, now it will pass. Linker to safety.
A little bit edgy at the back, Arsenal, aren't they? They can't seem to get the ball clear. There's red shirts buzzing all over the place. Great movement, great athleticism again from the German side. Good thinking, but look, once again they struggle to get it clear. Eventually Adams going to close down again.
Won by Pires above Effenberg, would you believe? I think if our viewers throughout Asia on ESPN tonight, Alan, have not seen much of Bayern Munich, we've seen it all tonight from them. We know now why they are a top side as Wiltor continues to get ready for Arsenal, it would seem. This performance over the piece tells you everything you need to know about Bayern Munich, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. They didn't panic when they went behind, Paul. They kept the football playing. They know they've got class and show and an Effenberg, and gradually in the second half, the two star players for them have got their, they've got their grip on the game. Very instrumental.
Effenberg's won a throw. 15 minutes left on the clock here. Jeremies for Bayern.
He's had a good second half.
Chase for Kufor. Luzhny to Ljungberg. Down the side to Henry.
You know, another important factor. Our viewers on SPN watched Leeds United, they watched Real Madrid beat Leeds, not just with class, with hard work, fantastic pace. And they're doing it again here, the German side.
Robert Pires will make way here for Sylvain Wiltor. Arsenal need to find another goal from somewhere. Wiltor started the previous 4 games for Arsenal but didn't find the net. But he has won games at the highest level.
The very highest.
Here's Henry, the other French star this summer. Went through a blistering goal-scoring spell, and from somewhere between them, Arsenal are praying that one of Wiltor or Henry can find more. Look at Ljungberg trying to lift his teammates. He's been outstanding tonight.
He's given his all. He has worked his socks off. Need a little bit more now from the likes of Grimaldi driving on from midfield.
Clever take by Ljungberg. Tarnat tracked it, Effenberg came to help. It's still Ljungberg though.
Look at the head shots round them though, Paul, incredible. They're working so hard, the German side here.
And working in a pack to get the ball back. Organisation, key word. Arsenal need to lift the tempo. Adams. Kanu, full of tricks still. Adams needs runners. Picks out young Ashley Cole. Almost dropped nicely for Wiltor.
It's a shame because in the box Adams has spun the far post. Kanu was in there with Henry, needed a higher ball.
It's on here for Bayern Munich. It's Mehmet Scholl played in by a brilliant ball by Paulo Sergio. Help arriving, it's still Scholl. Brilliant defending in turn from Vieira. Paulo Sergio once more. Look at all the space that Jeremies has got. Anxiety all around the Highbury crowd, the Arsenal sections that is.
Offside. I tell you what, Vieira was brilliant getting back there. Shaw was clear. Grimaldi looks around, he's baffled. The movement's too good for Grimaldi in the second half. But I tell you what, Vieira, brilliant, his long strike, got Arsenal out of trouble.
This is not a game you want to end, it's that good. Here's Wiltor. Thinking about a shot here.
Not bad at all, not bad at all. Made the space with his pace on his right foot, but Can's a decent goalkeeper, good shot stopper. There's a run from Henry, releases a space, drives it low, no problem, the keeper.
Into touch by Adams. Current German Player of the Year, Oliver Kahn. Easy to see why. Paulo Sergio. Elbert, how well they've worked as a pair here second half to stretch Arsenal out. No foul this time.
Elbert, I can't believe it. But these Brazilian players have got some skill.
Here's Sylvain Wiltor. Foul by Scholl.
Well, will we get a winner? What a match this has been.
Layoff from Kanu brings in Luzhny. Viltor is busy, but he's doing a lot of work away from the final third of the field. Grimondi to Vieira. Young Ashley Cole has gone galloping up wide left, and he was well seen. Had the composure to keep it ticking over. Kanu. Man wide as Arsenal stretch Bayern, and it's Luzhny. They need a good final ball.
They wanted it first time as well, Paul. They wanted it first time.
Maybe they'll get another chance.
This is better for Arsenal. They're playing up in Bayern's final third. Show having to get back to defend now.
Luzhny gets it back in play quickly. It's dropped for Kanu. Kufor somehow did enough to stop him. Grimondi.
Grimondi's getting tired. He's the holding player there. Doesn't like it forward. You see, it's a little bit too hectic for him in there at the moment. Vieira's having to do it all on his own.
And after all, he is up against the best tonight. It's another change for Arsenal in the offing. Loren is getting ready.
Steady, Freddie. Ljungberg has to be careful. Oh yeah, a little bit of push there.
Yes, it will be another change. It's offensive by Wenger. It's a defender, Luzhny off, and Loren probably to play wide down the right and push on as much as possible.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Luzhny just yet. I think he's an average, steady player. Arsenal need a little bit more than that against a team of the quality of Bayern Munich.
Kanu got in front of Kufor and just did enough to win a free kick.
Just feel if they get the set pieces, quality into the box, the big boys from the back will come up. Adams on his way.
Here's Loren getting on it for the first time.
That's a goal kick. On that far side, the linesman's been very unkind towards Arsenal. The fans are going berserk out.
The anxiety.
Yeah, just checking with the centre-halves, come on. We'll fought our way back into it.
The anxiety gripping tighter here at Highbury as Bayern take this opportunity to make a change, and it looks very much as though Alexander Sinkler will come on for Mehmet Scholl, who's caught the eye throughout here tonight. Sinkler is hardly a poor man's replacement, though, with his reputation.
Just wonder, he's going to play wide on that left-hand side, and Bayern, you think they'd be happy with this 2-2. Now they're pushing men forward. Effenberg going for the header. Push. They want to win this. They want all the points.
And Alan, it has been played like a knockout game, like a cup tie, not a league game.
Absolutely, yeah.
Where Arsenal know the consequences of defeat here, should it come to that. Effectively, they are hanging by the merest thread for the rest of this group phase in the Champions League. Jeremies for Bayern.
Jeremies is always getting away from Grimaldi now. It's amazing the space that the midfield players, the coach is saying, come on, keep pressing, keep them in there. He wants to win, yeah.
Master tactician. Well won by Kanu for Arsenal. Henry, they do have the players out there, Arsenal, with the individual spark to do something very unexpected. Run for Lauren. Kufor too strong.
Slicey Arsenal move the ball a little bit quicker and get it in the box.
Here's Ljungberg, tireless really, trying to drive Arsenal forward. They went behind Adams, but he'll get it. Gave Bayern a moment to organise though. Viltor, he is the one who can do the unexpected.
Yeah, this is what Arsenal want. They want to bombard them now. A good, good pacey ball in the box.
Now Pires is off, and so Viltor, his replacement, takes the corner. He needs quality service. It's not bad. Adams on the back stick. Great chase by Keown to make something of it.
Effenberg again across there. He's everywhere, isn't he? Keown now has to scurry back. Adams at the far post. Couldn't quite just stretch his neck.
Everything about this Bayern performance, though, speaks of their experience at the very peak of club football. Here's Grimondi. Viltor, Kanu. No chance for Lundberg. Picked out easily and fired over the top.
See, suddenly Arsenal in trouble there. 2 against 1. Ashley Cole get back there, and then suddenly an attack. Brilliant.
The youngster ending the night as he started it. Seemed to hit the hand of Salihamidzic, and the referee let it go.
That's great play from Cole, isn't it? Back there defending. Suddenly he says to his goalkeeper manager, "Get me out, come on."
Fearless. And it is a cauldron here at Highbury now. How badly Arsenal need a goal here in the last few minutes for their season. Jeremy's got a second chance. Arsenal are finding more though, Alan.
Bite the nails time, that's for sure, from the Arsenal faithful.
And there isn't really a spare seat. It's packed here.
Vieira desperately trying to get it in there to Henry. Again, a few precious moments go.
Bayern free kick, Adams. Furious, absolutely furious with Elbert.
Oh dear. He's had a tussle all night, hasn't he? I just wonder. Effenberg's been so instrumental. Adams saying he's backing in, referee. Keown's furious. Adams just got to calm down. Will they try one here from this free kick?
It is Effenberg, and he does try one.
I wishes he had. He's a quality player, isn't he? You know, he wasn't in the game much first 25 minutes. Suddenly, class like cream comes to the top.
Henry under it. 2 Bayern players got in his way. Well, there are pluses even if they don't win it tonight, Arsenal, and Ashley Cole is one of them. Here he is again. Clever ball to Kanu, drop off to Viltor. Kanu once more. Too many red shirts around him.
He's unlucky, Kanu. He was trying to find Loren on the far side who'd made some ground up. But again, Effenberg, so clever, stealing the ball off him.
On from Vieira. Stopped by Kufor. A drop for Kanu. Can Arsenal find that little bit of magic from somewhere? It's Vieira. Viltor came short.
Vieira's got through a power load of work, hasn't he? You see 1 or 2 tired faces out there now, tired legs on both sides.
But it's not just physical, is it? It's mental. When you're playing at this level, the concentration and discipline demanded is intense in its own right. And with so many players in their ranks that have been through it before, Bayern have all the know-how. Elbert stops the game. That's all he was doing, and he's done it.
He's done his job well, Paul. You're right. He's raced back there. Dennis Bergkamp. Looks very fed up, doesn't he? Not getting on. But Elbert chased Keown back there.
Arsenal appear to be ready now until we finish here to stick with what they've got out there. Probably now too late for Bergkamp. Khan wasn't fooled by the attempted piece of smuggling by Henry. Here's young Ashley Cole.
Plenty of red shirts now, back behind the ball.
Henry.
Not a lot of space for the strikers.
Salihamidzic with Henry. We're in the last minute of the 90 at Highbury. It's a big minute in Arsenal's season. Plus injuries, don't forget that. Vieira over the top. That's meat and drink. Easily dealt with by Linker.
I don't understand why Arsenal don't just take a couple of seconds and put that ball in the box in the free kick.
Vieira forward to Kanu. Width from Lorraine. Zinkler couldn't hold him up, but the cross wasn't good enough.
It's frustration time now for a big crowd here at Highbury. Lorraine just getting a yard on his left foot. Arsene Wenger, another chance wasted. He's furious again. His side letting the lead slip.
He viewed it as a must-win game. Nothing will be decided tonight.
Got a feeling Paul would be very unhappy with his goalkeeper for the second goal. Shaw's equaliser. There's a bit of tugging going on there.
Yellow card for Yaramis.
Yaramis has been brilliant second half. He's really been an inspiration for the German side.
It looks as though Arsenal will now launch one. There are 2 minutes of added time. There have been many dramatic finishes at Highbury over the years. If they pop up with a goal here, this will rival it. Grimondi sets it up. Wouldn't drop for Arsenal. Yaramis put his foot through it. Well won back by Viltor. Needs help. Ljungberg. Driving at the box as he's done all night. Zinkler blocked it twice. It's a corner to Arsenal.
Love to see him take him on in that box there.
And I tell you, the roar will be heard all around the world if Arsenal pull this out now.
Look at Keane, look at it tussling and pulling and shoving going on in that box now.
It's a long chase over for Viltor to take it. And that has actually wasted a couple of seconds in injury time.
And then you get a ball of that. That's heartbreaking, heartbreaking.
Again, expertly, Bayern just stopped the game. Referee's had a look at his watch here. Arsenal have nicked a few yards at the free kick. And the referee's let it go. Martin Keown got blocked off the ball in the penalty area. And I think it was seen by the referee. It was seen by the referee, but it's Keown who gets penalised as the spat continues.
Arsene Wenger feels the referee's given him no favours tonight. He's up the word with the 4th official saying, what is going on here?
It's almost all up for Arsenal. It is all over. Bayern Munich came back like a quality side, and the frustration of Arsene Wenger and Arsenal is complete. Alan Brazil, thank you for your company. It was a memorable contest in so many ways. We wait until the new year now to find out if it will be enough for Arsenal, though. Arsenal's next game will be in Lyon in February. Next up for Bayern Munich, Spartak Moscow, as the sparks continue to fly as players leave the field here. But Bayern Munich have got what they came for, a good result which frustrates Arsenal. The result, Arsenal 2, Bayern 2.